Last video we talked about how to find the common difference, D, when you're given a sequence. Okay, now we're going to write a rule for the nth term of a sequence. So here's what we're asked to do. We're asked to write a rule for the nth term of the sequence 33, 29, 25, 21, and 17. So what we need to do is use a formula for the nth term, and that formula is a sub n equals a sub 1 plus n minus 1 times d. Okay, so what are these parts of this formula? Let's go ahead and talk about those really quick here so we can identify them. So this a sub 1 is going to be the first term in your series, or I'm sorry, first term in the sequence, and the d is going to be the common difference, which we talked about in the last video. Okay, this a sub n, this is actually the, we will use that for the other part of this example when we look at it. But first let's figure out how to write the rule. And then when we write the rule, we'll be able to find like the 20th term in the sequence by substituting that into this rule here. Okay, so what we want to do is we need to find a couple things here and then we need to substitute them into the formula. So first we have a sub 1, that's our first term, and that's going to equal 33. Okay, now we need to figure out what our d is. That's our common difference. Okay, so we're decreasing here, and what are we decreasing by? Well, we're decreasing by 4. 33 minus 4 is 29. 29 minus 4 is 25, and so on. So our d equals negative 4. Please make sure that you put negative because we are talking about going down. We're not talking about increasing. So if you put positive 4, it's going to give you an incorrect rule. Okay, now we want to substitute these into our formula, these two pieces, and then we'll rewrite that. So first we have a sub n equals, okay, so we have 33 plus n minus 1 times d, so times negative 4. Okay, what we need to do now is we need to distribute that negative 4. We need to use the distributive property to distribute that negative 4 to this n minus 1. Okay, so how do we do that? Well, we have to start by multiplying the negative 4 by n. And that's going to give us negative 4n. Okay, and then we're also going to multiply negative 4 by negative 1. And that's going to give us a positive 4. Okay, we're just going to rewrite the remainder of the formula. So a sub n equals 33 minus 4n plus 4. Okay, if we combine like terms, we have 33 plus 4, which that's going to equal 37 minus 4n. Okay, so that is our rule for finding the nth term. So now what we can do is we can use that to find any term in this sequence. So let's say we want to find, a sub 15. So we want to find the 15th term. So in the sequence, we want to find the 15th term. This is an easy way of doing it versus trying to subtract 4 all the way out 15 terms. Okay, so we take our rule here, and we are going to substitute 15 for n. So we have a sub 15 equals 37 minus 4 times 15. Okay, remember order of operations. We need to multiply before we can subtract. And remember to keep the same order here. So we have a sub 15 equals 37 minus 60. Okay, and now we're going to subtract 60 from 37, and we will get a sub 15 equals negative 23. So our 15th term is negative 23. Okay, and one thing you can do just to double check that your rule is correct, you could just go ahead and substitute the first term in and make sure that you get that first term. So this is almost just a way of checking our work. So let's say we want to know, are we going to get 33? Well, that's our first term, so we're going to substitute 33 into our rule and make sure that we get 33. If we don't, then we know that we may have made a mistake somewhere along the way. Okay, so we're going to take our rule, the first a sub 1 equals 37 minus 4 times 1. Okay, and we're going to get 37 minus 4. And 37 minus 4 equals 33. And you can see that our first term is in fact 33. So we know that we found the correct rule. Thanks for watching and have a great day.